The time has come. The top two seeds in the college football playoff have arrived for their championship moment. Two teams that have essentially been on a collision course for months. They had high expectations, high pressure, but they met those challenges. Now, which side will go home fulfilling their ultimate dream here tonight? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. It's Allen. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. The shotgun running play call. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Scanning the field. It's Aller. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And the Nittany Lions come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Good throw, catch made. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They draw first blood in this national title game. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Looking to throw in the first play of this championship game. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Caught behind the line. It's Branch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Branch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
The Bulldogs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch. It's Branch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Trying to find room. It's Frazier. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle, but first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick grab. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the move. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Georgia, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
First down here for this offense. Takes the handoff again. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Here's the 2nd down play. To the air, it's Aller. The pass rush closing in. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
He's got it in the open. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
He's back to throw again on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot.
And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Heading left after the handoff. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Now it's second down here. Receiver in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Branch. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opened.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Grab behind the line. It's Branch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
On first down, it's play action. Caught into the middle. It's Thomas. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
There's the handoff. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. On the kickoff, it is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's Aller looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Nittany Lions are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Will not be brought down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. And this national championship game is now dead even. We're going to have a fun finish here.
And maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A bunch of DBs on the field now trying to defend against the deep pass. It's a run to the left. Spins away from defenders. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. They get the second half started with their running play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Tries a good throw. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
So they're right on the doorstep here. Gets stoned here on 2nd down. Now you've got to come up with a good play call here on 3rd down to avoid the pressure of potentially having to decide a field goal or a touchdown on 4th down.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. To the air, it's Aller. Pass is incomplete. It was tipped near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now, the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And a quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Humphreys. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Try and muscle for the 1st down. He is stopped cold on 3rd and inches.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
After a clutch conversion on fourth down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. Play action here on first down. Looking to throw it deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Dogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And he'll set up to throw. Nice grab. It's Frazier. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Tight end makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And that will give them the lead now. That's another touchdown, a dream performance of this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they're struggling.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Aller. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the 4th quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback dropping back. The sure hands. It's Hudson. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Hudson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. 2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught near the sticks. It's Hudson. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. With the catch, it's Hudson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The offense going with the hurry up. And the same runner's got it again. Tackle made after just a short gain. Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? To throw, it's Allen. Grab near the sticks. It's Ross. Stop right there, but it's first and goal at the 5.
Well, that's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dreams.
Here's football. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Some strong run defense there makes it second and 10 now from the 25. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quick pass, the catch is made. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Grab near the sticks. It's Branch. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Pulls it in. It's Humphreys. Second down after that completion. They keep him guessing with a run. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. gets it out quickly. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we got a 4th down.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And he stops short. Huge play with the defense on 4th down. They will take over, protecting this lead.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Working clock with the ground game. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Trying to find some room. It's Singleton.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving, but there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Caught near the sticks. It's lost. They bring him down, but that 1st down is all they need to clinch the national championship.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing on the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions.